Waukegan Harbor for the first time this year, believe it or not. It's been a tough year being able to get out on the Great Lakes, and so this is our first trip, and here it is, July 19th. So we're getting a really late start at getting out on Lake Michigan, and it's cloudy, but it is nice and hot, just the way we like it, and hopefully we're gonna have a fun weekend. Calling for a little bit of rain, possibly tomorrow night, and Sunday, but we're gonna see. But hopefully gonna get out and do some fishing today. We're gonna give it a try to do some salmon fishing, and we're just getting the boat set up. First mate's getting the lines out. Got all the stuff loaded up. This is part of our trailer and boat ramp etiquette. Got the Yeti on here. We've got some new decals from the different ports locations that we visited. So we're starting to fill that up. Thought that'd be fun to do. So we're getting her ready to go, and we're going to be in. I say we're by ourselves this weekend, but should have a fun time. It's always nice just being on the boat and checking out the harbor. Probably get up to the tropics, up to Winthrop, and do some boat riding. So we'll see what the lake looks like. Right now, the National Weather Service is issuing 1 to 2, so that's pretty typical. Hopefully it's not too bad. We'll get out there and see what it looks like here in just a minute. So let's go get wet. The water level's pretty high here. As you can see, that break wall is completely submerged, and there's one dock clear over there on the end is underwater. The rest of them are all floating docks, which is good, because floating docks, then you're always got the constant height, and luckily the side of the marina we're on is also floating docks, so should be good to go. Pretty nice and smooth right now. It's pretty darn calm, so it might be some good time for some fishing here. We'll get checked in first, get our slip signed, and then get some ice for the cooler, get the poles ready to go, and then we're gonna get out there and see if we can't snag in some salmon. Try to do some salmon fishing today, and I am by no means a good fisherman or even a knowledgeable fisherman. So I've got 2 trolling rods set up here. This is a Quantum Controller trolling series with a Quantum Controller line reel counter, and then I'm using Dipsy divers, and I've got a green on the starboard side and a red on the port side, so that we can create a pattern out to the side. Again, I'm no good fisherman. I'm learning. I have yet to catch one with this, but we're trying to figure it out. So we've got a Dipsy, and then we've got the snubber on here, and then we're using a flasher, and then we've got a fly, I believe it is, or like a turquoise color. So we're going to set this out. I've got that one in. That one has a red line on it with a flasher, Dodger. You see how that pole's going up and down? It'll bob up and down with a rhythm as we're trolling. So I'm going to get this one out here, and I'm going to crank this one off probably about, we might go a little farther, we might go 100 and, oh, come on there. Before I do that, get back here. Alright, so the one thing you got to do with these Dipsy divers is you set them. So the Dipsy diver has this little keeper, and when you get a fish on, that will open up and allow you to reel it in. When it's closed like that, it allows it to dive. So we're going to reset the reel, and I'm just going to let it go out. Just kind of keep my thumb on the reel, and then I'm going to count out. So the first mate's driving us, and she's taking us back and forth across the structure. I believe we're at the North Reef. So we're going to go back and forth across this structure. There's another boat out here, so it's a good sign. Maybe somebody else knows this area. Actually, 2 fishing boats out here. So you can see I've got both lines out. Got one on each gunnel. And And I'm not liking the one on the port side. You can't really see it, but the dipsy's popping up out of the water and not diving like it should. The starboard side, I'm not seeing it come out of the water, so I think it's diving like it should. But there's something not going on right with this port side, so I need to pull it in and check it out, and then get that third line. I got a spoon that I'm going to put on this hole and get that out there. Here in Illinois, you're allowed 3 rods per angler, and I can actually have 6 technically, because First Mate has her fishing license and trout and salmon stamp as well. So we could run 6 rods right now, but I can barely keep 3 going, so we're not going to try that. Now we wait. Both rods. This one I got now about 102. This one I got back about 122. I got a third rod with just the spoon right smack in the middle. It's so nice to be out here on the lake. Lake is less than 1 footers, pretty decent. Not really even rolling that bad. Got the First Mate as acting captain, driving the boat as we're trolling along here. Just hoping we catch something. We heard the fishing was a little bit tough yet. They're not pulling them in like they used to. I don't know. That's why they call it fishing and not catching. So we're gonna give it our best, trying the setups that they told us about, and we'll see. Even if we don't catch anything, it's still a lot nicer than being at work. We are having 0 luck, so I don't know what we're doing wrong. We've been out here trolling along. Now we're down to 120 feet of water and not marking any. A couple little spots at one point, but nothing really consistent. And we trolled across this this reef area and this little bit of floor. We're at 120 feet now. Got both dipsies are still diving. I'm not sure how deep they're getting, and then I just got a spoon out the back, but nothing. Well, it's been beautiful out here. Had really nice water conditions, so it's been all ideal for that. Flies have been terrible. The flies are biting the crap out of us. Look at this sun. The sun's going down a little bit. We got beautiful scenery just outside of Waukegan. Very, very pretty. First Mate's been driving.
Driving in the sunset.
Doing a wonderful job driving. Beautiful sun. Good Saturday morning. We're up here at Waukegan. It's a beautiful day. The wind's kind of changed around a little bit. When it comes off of land, it brings in warmer weather or warmer air. And when it comes in off the water, it feels like air conditioning. The lake's only 68 degrees, so it's picking up that cool air. It feels real comfortable. So we got up, had our morning breakfast, had our coffee, got a game plan together. We're gonna try some fishing again today. So I went to the bait store, and I did talk to my fishing buddies too. Mike Gomez, thanks Mike for the help. And so I've got the dipsy rods. I went and bought rings for them. So you can see this big ring around there. That is supposed to help it dive deeper. So we're going to try a couple different things. We're using these little peanut flies. I got a couple different colors. We're gonna go out anywhere between 90 and 150 feet of water and see if we can't catch anything. Also picked up some frozen shrimp to try to do some perch fishing. So see if we can catch anything. So that's what we're gonna do today. So we're just getting ready to go. We're gonna stop at the fuel dock, throw $100 in it, and head on out to the lake. But the lake's supposed to be 1 foot or less today, and then tonight's supposed to be a chance of some storms rolling in, which is supposed to stir it up a little bit, and tomorrow might not be so good either. But we're gonna make the best of today since we do have a beautiful day. So see you on the water. Well, we're out here about 8, 9 miles, 10 miles offshore at the South Reef outside of Waukegan. And right now we're just kind of... Weather alert! Weather alert! Well, we had a little weather alert. They're getting some weather up north. Might come down this far, but looks like it's supposed to be about 5 o'clock, I think, before we start getting some weather. But we're getting some rollers out here. The weather service was showing one foot or less, but we're into some rollers about 3 foot or so, kind of just bobbing around. There's 2 other boats out here, out on the South Reef. I don't know if they're having any good luck. I'm not getting any chatter on the radio. And so we're just kind of scrolling through here. My chart's getting updated by my sonar, and I'm seeing structure, so we're kind of going back and forth across this. And I've got the sonar looking for fish, so as soon as I spot something, we'll get some lines in the water. But right now, I've got a blank screen, so I'm not picking up anything. I don't know if these guys are doing any better either, but kind of tough fishing today. So we may end up going up and doing some floating a little bit. Okay, the first mate's at the helm, trying to locate us some fish. We're at about 168, 170 feet of water. We're cruising across the South Reef. There's some structure here. I'll get you a shot here. I got both dipsies. I got one set at 100, one set at 120. I got the magnums with the rings on them and the flies. So we're going to troll back and forth across this reef and see if we can't get a fish on. So we're trying, just not having a lot of success. But I'll take this any day over being at work or sitting at home doing nothing. Enjoying this beautiful day. A bit rolly out here, a little bit more rolly than yesterday, so it's a little tougher, but we're managing, doing all right. All right, first fish of the day. Come on, baby. Oh, look at that! Yeah! All right, I'm gonna need a net.
What do you want me to do? Film or net?
I want you to film. Ouch. Yes.
What do we got? What do we got?
Salmon.
It's a salmon? Oh, it is.
Finally.
Don't lose him.
Nice one. Yeah, in the boat. Holy crap, he's fat heavy. Woo! Whoa!
Oh my gosh!
Look at that bad boy. It's what's for dinner. Silver salmon, coho salmon.
Wow.
Finally, it worked. All right, buddy, hold on.
Wait, I want to get it.
Hallelujah. All right, South Reef.
Okay.
Finally, all that time has paid off on the little blue and green peanut. That's a nice big fat belly. Look at that fish. Yeah. That's a nice one. Out on the South Reef, so we're gonna call it good. All right. Oh boy, we're in for a doozy. Look at them clouds rolling across.
we're riding out the storm. It's gonna be a doozy.
But hey, let's take a look at our fish we just caught. Whoops. Oh, that guy. It's a nice looking fish. That there's a nice fish. I need the storm to quit so I can get up there and clean him. Alright, I'm going to take the salmon up here to the fish cleaning station because the rains have stopped. The sun's come back out again, but boy is it foggy and cool. That rain cooled it right off, and now we got a lot of fog. Look over here. You can see the fog in the distance. It's a tad bit chilly. So let's go up here and let's clean this fish. A little bit of life yet at the marina. A lot of people I think went home once it started raining and that storm rolled in. I think the ones that are local here just bailed and went for home. But we're here for the weekend, so we went down in the cabin and kind of took a little boat nap while it rained. So now we got to get ready to prepare for some supper. I think we're gonna have some hamburgers, either on a grill or on a skillet. I don't know which. But it's starting to get a little bit nicer out. And you can see there is some people at the marina. So it's coming to life. Hopefully that's the last of the rain. It'd be nice. Got a nice cool evening. Some music going on here tonight at the Waukegan Harbor. Don't know who it is, but hey, maybe we'll go back and listen a little bit. The ceremonial picture from today's catch. One coho salmon. We'll take it. Bad looking fish. Fat belly. Disclaimer, I am by no means a good fish cleaner. First time actually fishing or cleaning a coho salmon. So watched a lot of videos on it, cleaned some smaller fish, but we're going to try it here. So cut right behind his gill plate. My knife is sharp enough. Right down the back though. That's a nice slab of meat right there. Who we got here today? We got a surprise arrival from Miss Bill and Lori from the Cruising Half Nuts. And it looks like, what are we having?
We're having
Good, maybe blended more?
I would say probably a little bit more ice
More
and
ice
blend it
and
more
more-
just to thicken it up.
What are we calling this contraption?
it's
What is it, Miss Lori?
It is wine freeze mango.
Ooh, wine freeze
There you go.
mango
From
with
Florida.
Moscato in it?
Yes, with Moscato.
Moscato, ice. Bartender.
We have room to bring ours. We got
Isn't that
ones
cute?
that kind of like that.
Very nice. Having some drinks this morning as we wait for some of these clouds to burn off, and then I think we're going to venture up to the tropics for some lunch today. So
More better?
come along.
speak, Captain, speak.
Hi. Well, we're finishing up our weekend here at Waukegan. Had a fun time. Had some storms. Other than that, we caught fish. We had a good time fishing. Did we not have a good time fishing, First Mate?
We did. We caught a fish. See what that?
Caught a nice fish. We got him all filleted up.
In the coop.
Should have some video on that. And our friends from Half Nuts come up and visited us. It's a talkie. So they come up for the day, and we ended up going up to, well, you can tell them. Tell them the story. I'm driving the boat.
So, we went up to Tropics for lunch, had a nice lunch, took a walk around, checked out the harbor. Then we had to stop at West Marine, of course,
Of course.
for a new knife to cut fish with.
Nice fillet knife.
And now we have to take the boat back. So we are ending our fun weekend with our friends. And the captain says,
And so, if you like what we're doing, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell so that you get all the notifications. Of course, I don't update real frequently, but when we do, you'll want to know about it. So if you hit that bell, you'll see some videos. So come check us out.